Hey, what's up, guys? Max here, and today we're going to be talking about Iron Man, man. Let's take a look at this old suit for just a second here. We're going to have to remember this suit. So one of the reasons why I want to record this and just keep it on the YouTubes. But here we got Marvel Contest of Champions preview. It's a quick 2-minute video. On
broadcasting? I feel like we're not broadcasting.
This month.
Friday, show the summoner what I'm
Today's
seeing.
the first champions.
Whoa. Told you chose a new champion to make a happy home in the contest.
Gladiator, of course, the summoner's
Love
choice.
the
We've been
initiative,
waiting.
great hustle, kid, but there's been a slight hiccup in the plan. Oh. And it's a violent hiccup. Friday, activate punchable face protocols.
That's nice. So those are the specials from Gladiator. Red Shift. That's special for me right now.
No more Mr. Nice Trillionaire Playboy. Friday, run shiny and new upgrade.
Like, this is a new suit, man. This, like, the animation and work that they did right here, it's at a whole nother level. Just the videos of the upgraded suit here looks amazing.
Now then, how confident are you about round 2?
So he also gets new animation. That's the special 1, I believe. Smart missiles, special 2. Micro missiles. And so that's the special 3. He blows up. Dude, gotta say, man, this whole thing was amazing. Like the preview of the animation, the suit, like this how they converted him and how they took the old Iron Man that we've all grown to love. Not so much. He got outdated extremely fast. I mean, if we go back to the screen here, he was in 2000, release date was 2015. Man, like, you know, he's an old champion. He deserved a really good rework. And from what we now know, it's actually fully published. We knew this a few days ago just to have some knowledge and information, probably give some feedback on the buffs that Iron Man came out. So here we see Cat Murdock with the awesome infographic and pictures and just putting all the information out there for us. So, you know, she points out, says armor aplenty, prowess, damage, and immunities. So he's going to get some of those stuff. Let's click on the image. Let's kind of zoom, kind of move around. So one of the cool immunities that he gets, he's going to be immune now to Frostbite, Cold Snap, and Incinerate. Now he needs to have an armor active for this to be these immunities to be active. So and you're going to notice as his whole kit description is basically based on keeping these armor ups active. You can pause them and you can gain them throughout the fight. So okay, so armor up. He's going to max out at 20 armor ups. And this is where I'm really interested because his armor ups are going to increase his damage power. So when it comes to, like, you want to have armor ups and you want to have them for damage. So max permanent stacks 5, additional stacks each 6 seconds. So armor rating. So the armor rating for each stack, for each one of them, it's going to be 428. The critical resistance is going to be a plus 57. Making him pretty tanky. Again, he's going to be food. If you think you're going to put him on defense, he might be food for a lot of champions out there. But hopefully making him somewhat tanky if the opponent for Battlegrounds doesn't have the right counter. Most likely, most people will. So I see him more of an offensive champion though. But pretty good. So armor ability accuracy cannot be modified except by cosmics. Armor cannot be removed via nullify, not a general nullify immunity. How to gain armors. Okay, so +1 fight start at the start of the fight, +1 every multiple of 5 combo meters. So you're gonna have like as you fight, basically, you know, you within 10 hit combos, right? 10 hits, you're gonna have basically 3 armor ups, if I'm not mistaken. And that's one of the reasons why, I can't wait to get this guy. And I mean, I already have him in my account. As you saw, actually, let me take you back. As you saw, I have him rank 3. I took him to rank 3 when I found out this information. He's only 660. Surprisingly, when I looked into my own account, I was like, wow, I thought he would for sure be 6,200 by now. And this is all natural, but he's not. So we might consider taking him to 6,200 if we care a lot about his signature abilities, which we'll talk about right now. So to pause, will time block a special attack to pause duration for 10 seconds. Pause expires 1 at a time. So this is interesting because if you parry basically a special, you're going to be able to block that. Now, most champions animations are going to be different, and that's how you're going to figure out what champions you're going to be able to parry the special attack. So be very careful, though. It's risky, but the pause is quite long. I feel like it's quite long at 10 seconds. Arc reactor. So reaching 12 plus armors. Okay, so you're at like the max is 20, but once you're at 12, the arc reactor provides 100 reactor charges. This is where the attack really comes into play. While active, through plus 3,580 attack rating. Additionally, a plus 143 attack rating per armor above 12 stacks. So again, so you have to hit the 12 stacks of armor, and then once you get that extra 13, 14, 15 attack armor, that's going to give you an additional attack rating on top of it. So now you're going to get a 3850, but you're also going to get an extra 143. So if you wanted to, just did some math really quick, you can get an additional 1,144 attack rating on if you max it out completely on top of the 3580. So you're going to be hitting at 4,724 roughly attack rating if you get them to the stack of 20 max armors. If you stack them out. So I want to see, ideally sounds kind of complicated because you're going to have to pause it. Remember, they don't fall off at a stack of 5. So you're going to have to keep this paused, and you're going to have to parry, well-timed block a couple of specials to get to that 20, just to make the whole situation a little bit easier. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now on paper. Like I said, we haven't had access to play test this Iron Man yet. I think we're all going to get access at the same time, so I'm excited to see that. But it sounds like something like I might not be able to reach the 20 right away. I want to see how easy it is, but if I can get at least to like 15 or 17, I want to see what that damage looks like and what it looks like and what it compares to like 20. So I'm excited to test that out, man. I'm really am. I'm very excited for this champion. Just the overall changes, because Iron Man is a favorite champion overall, though. So specials. The specials, each hit says removes 3 prowess, dealing 895 direct damage per prowess. Removes this way, so he's a really good counter for those mutant champions that have prowess. Consumes 25 or active on activation, increasing the potency of the special buffs, debuffs by 100%. Now, these little icon right there, those are again, it's going to be the reactor charges. He's going to get 100, so he consumes 25. And then pauses the armor. So remember, the armor you're getting that you're stacking, you're trying to be over 13 or 12. You pause that for 5 seconds per bar of power spent. So you're going to want to launch basically special 2 when launching your specials, when you have the reactor active, when you have over 12 basically armor up. So again, it's a couple of things to keep in mind. It's not too complicated. The more you play this character, the more you're going to find out about it, and the more you're going to be like, okay, I get it. So he seems quite easy so far to play, right? It's not too complicated. Special 1 attack, each hit inflicts an armor break debuff of 964 armor rating for 20 seconds. Gains 1 armor up per prowess. Okay. And then special 2 attack gains 5 armor up buffs, which is incredible. Okay. And then if the basically reactor is active, gains 15 reactor charges for each armor up buff above 12 stacks. So what I feel like here, I think the rotation you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go for the special 2 first into the special 1, because if you get to the special 2 and you happen to have over 12, I want to see if you can be able to do this. After 12, charges, 12 armor active, you're going to want to basically rush into an armor special 1. So you're going to have this additional attack rating, right? You're going to have some more armor ups. And then you can probably get away with a armor break into this attack rating already increase, and then just punch away. I think that's going to be the rotation. But like I said, I don't know yet because we haven't had him in our hands. So and as more people get more of this champion in their hands, we're going to figure out more rotations too as well. Now the special attack 3 gains a 7 armor buff and refreshes all existing armor ups. Inflicts a passive incinerate, okay, on the opponent of 10,740 damage. I don't know if this information is based off of a 6-star, but that's quite a lot of damage actually for over 20 seconds. While active, striking the opponent or their block pauses all personal and synergy incinerates per 0.5 seconds. That's pretty good actually. Oh wow. That's really good. I didn't really read the special 3. That's exciting. That's extremely exciting for me. I think that's really good, man. I actually want to try that out. Damn, the incinerate. You can pause the incinerate. Wow, that's huge. And 7 armor ups. Okay, so this guy, I'm thinking Battlegrounds already. So, but this guy might be pretty good for Alliance War offensive attack. It depends on the matchups and so on. But all right, let's talk about this on the live stream. I'm getting really excited as I'm reading more into the details about this. So one of his always active abilities, which we kind of skipped over, and we'll talk about his awaken ability, can block unblockable specials from mutants. Very good, because there's some annoying mutant people that the dinosaur that we just got as a 7-star, that sometimes it makes it harder for people to block their special attacks. And they're unblockable. You can just block it. Block proficiency during opponent's special is increased as well. So he's going to be very tanky just in general to block those specials, which is going to be really helpful. Now, his signature ability, Armor Up Mark 3 upgrade. I like this. So I collect Hot Toys, and a lot of it, I'm going to show you guys a couple of Iron Mans that I got. I think this is a good moment, the month of September, to show you guys some kind of Hot Toys that I got, I've collected, that are actually Iron Man. So we'll bring out that collection out and showcase that. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing that. We'll probably do like a live stream, especially when this guy gets released, talking about just the Hot Toys, just everything Iron Man related, right? Increases potency of armor ups by 33%, so that's going to be huge for his awakened ability. Double block proficiency gain during opponent's special attack, and once per quest. So this is going to be interesting. This is actually really good for Battlegrounds, but again, once per quest. If you're questing, you can only be able to do this when you get to 15%, you get hit. You're going to get hit, right? If that happens and you lose a lot of health, once you're under 15%, he gains a regen, granting him 65.9 of his missing health over 6 seconds. Now, this isn't going to be at SIG 200, by the way. So these percentages are kind of high, but that's because he's going to be at SIG 200. Press block while performing a special to trigger this with a 50% potency. I kind of want to see how that regen looks like. Keep in mind, of course, a 7-star is going to be just healing and it's going to be a better experience. But for everybody out there that has a 6-star already in their deck, in their account, this is going to be very interesting. Now, again, big shout out to Kat Murdoch. Follow her on Twitter. She has a YouTube channel as well for just putting all this, beautiful work together. I love the art. It's so easy to read. It's so much easier to read than a page inside, the description. Look at this old description, super simple, and what we're going to be getting. So I kind of want to break down this information a bit more. So probably do that tonight on the live stream. Figure out what probably relic is probably best for him out of the tech relics out there, and decide if I want to take this guy to rank 4. Like I said, he seems pretty good, especially for this global node, for Alliance War right now, where you want to have armor ups. Actually, you know what? His hashtags. I don't know if his tags have changed. But yeah, we'll discuss the synergies a little bit more. He's got an interesting synergy with Starkey. So modifies his knowledge shares his Iron Man plus 15% special damage. So that's gonna be interesting to see how that synergy plays out. So as you can tell, his synergies are kind of old here. That's kind of like the one synergy that he gets. Other than that, they kept them all the same, which is interesting. But let me know your thoughts in this rework Iron Man. I think I'm excited for it. I mean, we got a lot of good, cool champions. I mean, 2 cool champions this month, and just OG Iron Man, man. I know Gladiator's coming, but the fact that I already have this guy as a 6-star, interested in knowing if I want to get him to SIG 200. I want to see how I feel with this guy once he's already all reworked, but super pumped about this change. Definitely in the game coming for us this month of September. Let me know if you're just as excited as I am. If you don't have them, then you're going to have an ability to do the arena, to do the Paragon Crystals, to be able to get early access to get this guy. So take care, guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.